It's our second day in Japan and we're falling in love already. Come with us as we explore the oldest temple in Tokyo and draw our fortunes. Exploring Asakusa, we stop for some local eats before heading to the kitchen district to shop for Japanese knives, bowls, and search for fake food. And in the evening, we'll head to Tokyo Skytree and have conveyor belt sushi for dinner.
Good morning and welcome to our second full day here in Tokyo. Today we are headed to Asakusa. We're going to go to Sensoji Temple. Then we are going to Kappabashi Dori Street, so the kitchen district. See what kind of a trouble we can get into there. And then later on this evening, we're going to head to Tokyo Skytree, which we still have to buy tickets for. And tonight we are going to conveyor belt sushi. If you are new here, my name is Ivy. I'm traveling with my fiance AJ. This is our first trip to Japan and we are having so much fun exploring together. If you missed yesterday's video, we had a full day in Tokyo seeing all of the sights, having a full crying breakdown in the middle of the Meiji Jingu Shrine, and we're really excited to be here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can follow along on all of our Tokyo adventures and we'll take you along with us. So let's get out of here.
So we're here in Asakusa. Just a couple blocks from the station is the Kaminerimon Gate, which leads to Sensoji Temple. The beautiful red lantern has the characters Thunder Gate and are accompanied by wooden statues, the god of thunder and the god of wind, both guarding the temple. Lining the street up to the temple is Kappabashi Dori, which has stalls for souvenirs or local eats. They all open later in the morning.
So yesterday's shrine was non-religious. This temple is a Buddhist temple.
Sensoji is a Buddhist temple and is Tokyo's oldest established temples, completed in 645. It is a very popular destination for tourists and locals, so we opted to go early.
We will draw our fortune here shortly. Let's hope for good fortune, but just in case, if we have bad fortune, we can tie it to the rack and let it go. So
We're doing fortunes.
we are doing fortunes.
We're gonna do it.
All right, we have our 100 yen. Okay. So I got number 48.
I got excellent good fortune.
Small fortune. Just like looking at treasure of other people beyond the valley, let's stop to hurt your heart and give trouble to your mind. If you have a right mind, your request will be granted. Okay. Just like a giant happy bird, fly up to the sky. I read this as don't be envious or jealous of other people's fortune. Is that because AJ drew excellent fortune first? So I've never really been a very religious person. Our family didn't really do much. The most I've ever done is weddings and funerals. We're always at the Buddhist temple. I cannot explain the amount of peace and just like overall emotion that I feel inside the temple. It said no filming or no photography while there were people doing that. I wanted to respect that, so I didn't take any pictures or videos inside. And I don't know if it's a religious thing or a feeling thing, but like I just feel, I don't even exactly know what I feel, but just like yesterday, like I'm just getting so emotional, which is strange. I mean, I'm a very emotional person, that's not strange, but feeling emotion over something like this for me is strange. This is known as the oldest architecture in Sensoji, built in 1618. It was moved into this spot in 1994, but it looks like a spot where you can come up, put a monetary offering in a box and pray, I guess. Did you know that hexagonal architectures are rare in Tokyo?
I didn't.
I didn't either. We've made our way to go get the infamous melon pan. This is some of the softest bread I've ever touched in my life. It smells like fresh brioche, but like a hint of sweetness. It doesn't really smell like melon. I don't really know what to expect.
Ivy's life just changed.
Oh man. Oh my, it's so soft. It's only a little sweet. I really don't taste like melon.
Do I need the whipped cream one?
Uh-huh. Oh, it's so good.
Like that crunch. When you take the bite, you get the crunch because it's almost like sugared on top, and then it's like a pillowy. I know I always like make fun of that Oprah thing. It was like, I love bread, but like Oprah never had this. Oh my God, this is so good. I'm getting the whipped cream one. Oh yeah. And they just slice it and just pipe some fresh whipped cream in there. Delightful.
I'm so excited. I do think if you are getting it for the first time, having the original bread first
Agreed.
is really good. This is good, but I think the bread by itself is more life-changing than this. So we were throwing away our trash and saw a sign that said blue cheese and Wagyu. So I showed AJ. But then they also just had some minced, is it Wagyu or just beef?
Wagyu and onions. So, I mean, it said blue cheese on the like sandwich board, and then the little card right by it said gorgonzola. Either way, it's almost the same thing. But I'm a sucker for blue cheese. And then I got this really for Ivy, but there's enough to share, so I'm gonna try it. But first, let's get into this guy. Wow, this is good. Oh, you're gonna like this, because that's not even like blue cheesy. Oh, hot. That was a lot to put in my mouth at one time, and I should have just taken a bite of it. But, dude, these are really good.
Okay, so I'm gonna learn from AJ's mistake. I'm gonna just take a little bite.
Right?
Oh, the flavor's so good. There's a menchikatsu place that I want to try that's going to be very similar to this. But man, some deep beefy flavor. And it's nice to counterbalance the sweetness that we just ate. Pigeon, get away. This is my food. We stopped by the vending machines because AJ needed something to wash down all of his Wagyu. He snagged this peach soda. My peach water was so good last night.
Oh, wow. This is so nice. Just like really, really lightly carbonated. Yeah.
It is like a night and day difference around here. We got here just after 8 o'clock It's now 10 o'clock and this place is wild. So we stopped at Asakusa Chicken. We're getting some chicken karaage and AJ's grabbing some grapefruit juice with alcohol. So this got the Karaage Grand Prix gold medal in 2023. It's about to be some good karaage chicken. These were the most pleasant people we have encountered, but we have our karaage chicken. We have a fresh grapefruit juice with soju.
I don't know if you saw what she said, but if you need more salt, we take salt on the back of the bag in case you need more. Oh, that's tart. Oh, it's so fresh. Oh, that's yummy. You're gonna like this.
Okay, as many of you know, I typically don't drink, but I told AJ this trip I would try a drink with soju. Okay, I get a little more of the crisp alcohol. Ooh, I'm wasted. The pulp is a little weird, but it's nice, fresh. Ooh, I'm drunk. Really fresh juice. But now I taste a little bit of the alcohol. Not bad. Not bad. I probably could drink this. The moment I've been waiting for is karaage chicken. I love karaage chicken.
Camera eats first.
All right. Now it's their grandma's recipe, perfectly seasoned, they said. This is a big bite. It's so juicy, perfectly salted and seasoned, just like she said. I could eat this every day.
Like $5?
It's so good. They're big pieces too. We probably could have just gotten 2 to taste it.
You wanted 6.
I know, good thing. I'm glad you talked me out of 6.
It was a 10-minute walk to the kitchen district, and as 2 people who love to cook, we were totally in our element. Are you the happiest person?
I am the happiest person. So like before we came here, I was like, I'm buying myself a knife. I knew I wanted to get like a really nice Japanese steel knife, and a friend recommended a certain shop that we went to, and I picked up a knife that I'm so happy with. It's like, yeah, this was my purchase for me. Super happy.
For my purchase, I wanted beautiful rice and sauce bowls. However, just like in Sensoji, I lost all control of my emotions and started crying. The blue and white pattern started to remind me of things that I think my grandma had, but she passed away when I was 4. I started to think about how little I knew about my family and my heritage, all while shopping for bowls. It was also a terrible place to cry because there are stacks of dishes everywhere, so you really needed to be able to see where you were going. One last stop before wrapping up our time on Kappabashi was the fake food store. It's very common in Japan to have sample versions of food outside of restaurants. They had everything here from sushi to pasta, even beer. It was fun to see all the selection and how realistic the food looked.
So after Kappabashi, we have come back to the hotel. We stopped at Lawson's and grabbed a coffee and a fami chiki because that was delicious yesterday. and we needed a little bit of like regroup, recharge, dropped the bags. We're going to head over to Tokyo Skytree and figured we probably shouldn't roam around with giant knives in our bags just in case there's security anywhere that we have to go through. We were originally talking about going up Skytree, and we were playing that piece by ear mostly because it was originally supposed to rain today, and I thought, I don't really want to pay for tickets if it's raining and we can't see anything. Turns out the weather is pretty clear, but we've decided we're probably going to skip going up. We're still going to go over to that area. There's a lot of shopping to do. There are the Christmas markets going on right now, and then we're going to go to Conveyor Belt Sushi later. That's the plan. I'm not very hungry, which is probably not the right move for Conveyor Belt Sushi, but we'll see how it goes. But we had such a fun day so far. We were out for almost 7 hours, just going to the temple, walking around Asakusa and grabbing a few things to eat, then going to Kappabashi where we shopped. And I have just been having a little more of like an emotional trip that I wasn't expecting. Fully cried in the middle of a shop full of bowls. So
And you say it like that.
I mean, but that's true. That's what happened. So I just like wasn't, I think like it's a combination of the time change is not allowing me to feel rested enough to like control all of my emotions. So I'm just feeling a lot of things that I wasn't expecting to feel. So I'm going to try to get it together, refresh, and then we're gonna head out again. We're gonna hop on the train, which has been really easy. I was nervous to navigate the train stations to begin with, but honestly, Google Maps has been really easy to follow, so I'm pleased with our ability to navigate. We've made it inside Tokyo Skytree, and this place is busy today. So you can buy fish, you can buy shoes,
Fine leather goods.
and you can buy sweet treats, all in the same area. We've been very lost and had to stare at this map 100 times. This is giant, with many, many, many shops. We walked down to the first floor to try to get outside. However, we ended up in the Skytree gallery, which is really interesting. It talks about how it's built, how it's like structurally sound. It took 3 years and 8 months to build.
Or over 600 meters tall to actually broadcast TV and radio.
So the whole point of Skytree is to be a broadcast tower, and it has turned into a giant shopping plaza and observation area. Interesting. So Christmas in Tokyo started yesterday, so we are looking for Christmas Town. We found the Christmas markets. It was on the 4th floor by the observation deck entrance. I have no idea what to expect. So all of these little markets are all food stalls. It's so cute. And then there's this huge area for people to eat. Oh my gosh, they have mulled wine, like the German Christmas markets.
Yeah. With the mug.
Oh my gosh, the mug's a little boot.
Yeah. White glue wine.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
Did not think that the first time that I tried mulled wine from a Christmas market would be in Tokyo, but here we are. It smells like hot apple cider, cinnamon. It's very hot. Ooh, it's not as sweet as it smells. It's just a very subtle apple. It's definitely white wine. Ivy would have hated this, and I tried to talk her into trying it. Dude, it warms you right up. This is great. And what a view. And scene.
We are seated inside Kura Sushi. There is a conveyor belt of sushi that goes by, or we're going to order on the iPad. We just finished our first conveyor belt sushi experience.
Yeah.
Granted, we didn't take anything off of the conveyor belt.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was a belt that conveyed the food to us. Yeah. It was just a one-way trip.
Was it everything you've dreamed of?
Oh, it was great. It was fantastic. The quality was amazing. Price was fantastic. Everything was so fresh. I liked the pace of just order something when you want and it comes out a couple minutes later, and so we could just kind of decide if we wanted to keep going or if we were full. That was great.
So we had 10 plates of sushi, 1 order of noodles, 2 alcoholic beverages, and we paid 3,220 yen, which is about $21.
Unreal. And we're both full.
I'm so full. And I ordered a couple extra things to just taste, like clearly like one of the alcoholic beverages, because I did not drink it, but...
You had a couple sips
I had
of
a few
that
sips.
gin and lemon soda.
Yeah. But yeah, so $21, and there's no tipping culture in Japan.
Yeah, we didn't tip.
Yeah.
We haven't done a lot of like sit-down restaurants. I hadn't even thought about the not tipping piece till you said that.
Yeah. Wild, right?
Yeah.
Kura Sushi, it is a chain. There are locations in the US. When you really miss Japan, we can go
We
in
can
LA.
find one local to LA.
Yeah.
Great.
But it's one of those things that I wanted to make sure to take you to.
Yeah.
And it's one big enough that has a website that I could check out and make sure there were things that I would like to eat coming here also.
But also like super busy, super packed, like 45-minute to an hour long wait. Tons of like just local people out on dates, families, like everybody's eating here, which like made me feel confident in it. And like it was really good.
So we came to the Asakusa Tourism and Cultural Center. They are closed, but the building is still open to do observations on the 8th floor. And what's nice about it is you get that straight shot down to Sensoji. I bet this is like super lively during the day. The street's full of people. It's super cool. And it's free. You also get some nice views of Skytree. It's crazy to think we were just over there and 2 train stops away. Here we are.
We had to get under the river somehow. And I just realized was there.
Back to Sensoji at night to check it out with all the lights. I'm excited. It's so pretty at night. You can see the statues so much better. Look at all lit up. You can still hear people getting their fortune in the background. Wow. You know, it's such an interesting mix of old and new. You know, you have the temple here, and then in the same viewpoint, you have Skytree. Good night, Sensoji. Tonight's Konbini Haul, $14.88. We have, for breakfast tomorrow, apple custard pastry Danish. Melon pon changed my life today, so I would like to see how Lawson's melon pon compares. Onigiris of grilled rice, fried rice, Taiwanese Castella style cakes and cream, ice cream bar, obvi. For science, apple beverage, sparkling lemon beverage, sparkling peach beverage. For tomorrow's coffee, Starbucks latte, aroma espresso. This was the last one left, so AJ felt like it must be good because the rest are gone. And for alcoholic beverages, some sort of sparkling peach beverage at 3% ABV. And another whiskey cocktail?
I don't really know.
Oh, mystery cocktail. Here we go. Well, friends, that is it for this day. I'm gonna get in my pajamas, I'm gonna eat my ice cream bar, and I'm gonna pass out. It is actually 10:20, so this is the first day that we are like fully on the time change. I did not turn into a demon like I did yesterday. We were much better. So tomorrow we're off to the Tsukiji fish market. We are going to hopefully eat lots of delicious snacks. And then we have a few other places on our list of things to do and see tomorrow. Hopefully not take as many steps tomorrow because my legs are tired. I think this trip, so far AJ and I have been in such a place of gratitude, which I know sounds really cheesy, but there are many moments where we're just feeling like pinch me moments. And you know, I had my emotional breakdown earlier, also on camera. So there's that. Feeling much better now about all of that. But it's just, I can't believe it's only been 2 days and we've done so much and I feel so many things and we have so many more days coming. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe to see our future vlogs. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Next, we head to the Tsukiji Fish Market for iconic eats. Visit the Imperial Palace grounds, find the viral Age-san sandwiches, and explore more of the city before having the best pizza of our lives for dinner.